Free throw good, MP. Now Garland. Feeds it to Mitchell. Shoots from the baseline. Here's Mobley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Mobley. As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Miami. MP outside. And it's sent back by Mitchell. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Mobley. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
And here are the Heat now. It's a 3-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
And the mental game you talk about, a lot comes down to coaching, having your players focused.
And this is what makes Mitchell dangerous, his ability to rise up immediately after catching that pass.
MP passes to Jovic. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Okoro. Mitchell with it, beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. They can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, I think they might want to play at a slower pace and try and avoid a track meet.
Now, here's MP. After the miss from Evan Mobley. Pass the ball. Takes a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball.
And Ball continues to show he can drain threes. The defense must adjust or he is going to keep doing damage.
Now, here's Okoro. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist from Okoro.
Given the size disadvantage, you have to have a lot of confidence to take that shot.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you. Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
The pass to Okoro. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Allen finds Garland. 6 to shoot. Here's Okoro. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now, here's MP. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. They get it back. Mobley. Count it. Mobley's got 6.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
Here's MP. Makes it off the glass. Garland with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Clarkson against Richardson. Miami grabs the miss. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, two conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Yeah, you know, each team wants to take it to the other. I'm sure we will see a lot of toying around with lineups and see what types of matchups work best.
And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And so MV will bring it up for Miami. They trail by 1. Shot's good by Clarkson.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's McCoy. 12 points his last outing. Back to Garland. Three-pointer. No good on that one. And it's Miami the other way.
They hold the early advantage on the glass. Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Clarkson against Richardson. Down low. Can't answer back with the dunk of his own.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Miami ahead. They're up by 5. And don't go away. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Miami. On the court for Cleveland, the defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then it's Mitchell, and it's McCoy in at the 2. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Indiana was terrific. He scored 36 points, and all game long he seemed like he couldn't miss from outside the arc, converting many times from distance. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
Here's Grant. And it's MP with the rebound. Well, Heat leading by 9. Floats it up for MP. And MP throws it down.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Passes it to McCoy. Now Grant. They double him with Butler. Lets the 3 fly. And it's McCoy missing. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Now, here's MP. Defense right on him. No good with the layup. The Cavaliers trail by 11. To stop the drought. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his ability.
And so it's Miami feeling good about their set. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
MP is out there with ball. Then it's Bam Adebayo. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Jovic in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Good on the three-point shot.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
And stolen by Mobley. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. Now here's Okoro, defended by Butler. Okoro passes to Allen. Mobley trying to free himself up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
That free throw missing. Can't make the second free throw either. Missing both.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
MP passes to Jovic. Good on the shot. Jovic has got his second bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
MP passes to Adebayo. It's stolen by Allen. Garland with it. Now defended by Adebayo. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Pass to Okoro. Pass to Allen. And here's Garland for three. Kept alive. Mobley. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Inside. Here's MP. And MP throws it down.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Cleveland moving the ball around. The pass to Okoro. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Here's Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
Fantastic work from Allen, taking the contact on the chin, burying the shot.
Miami leading by 17. Floats it up for MP. quick alley-oop jam.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry. Mitchell outside. Passes it to Okoro. Allen surveying the D. For three, Mitchell. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
From the moment Mobley stepped into this league, Evan has been an impact player. Another huge night for him.
The kick out to Ball. MP against Mitchell. MP passes to Adebayo. 4 on the shot clock. Stolen by Mitchell. Mobley left side. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mobley's got 16.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoff, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:52 left in the third quarter. Hero against Garland. Looking to get it going. He lays it in. Garland's got his second bucket of the night.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll. His decision making is so impressive.
And MP throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Garland, the pass to McCoy. Here's Mobley. And it's MP with the rebound. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Heat. They led the game at 1 point by 20. The Cavaliers trail by 15. 58 seconds left to play in the third. Martin against Garland. Now the feed to Mobley. Misses the baby hook. The Heat leading by 15. Stolen by Grant. Outside Garland. Trying to find Achua and gets it to him.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Clarkson passes to MP. Yurtseven kicks to MP. And the dunk by MP.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Garland finds Mobley. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
MP, no good. 3 on 3. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Achua.
And nice pass by Grant. And this is what happens when you become a great scorer. You draw defenders, which often leaves someone open.
And so it's Miami holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, in at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, home in the paint.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind. But I will say this. When you have a group of guys...
With some changes, MP comes in for Butler, and it's Sharp in for Hero. To the middle, MP dishes the ball. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game.
Who's got Darius?
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. Now, here's Okoro. Tight defense on him. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Miami leading by 17. Here's MP. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. MP's got 15 points here in the second half. And another great look at the 2K drive.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Garland the pass to Mobley. Now here's Okoro, covered by MP. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
And Miami making a change here. Tinsley's checked in to the inside. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Okoro's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And they pick up 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Cavaliers trailed by 18. Lobbed up there for Mitchell. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Here's Mitchell.
Their coaching staff wants Adebayo to be an impact defender, and they've got to be happy with his D on that possession.
And Tinsley kicks to MP. Throws it up high. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. On the wing, Mitchell. Tinsley covering. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And Miami making a change here. Clarkson's checked in. Garland the pass to Mitchell. Oh, good on the triple.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Heat. The first one falls. And both free throws good for MP. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
Timeout called Cleveland. They're trailing by 20. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, the Magician.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Mobley left side. And here's Garland for three. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And it's time for an injury report. Let's find out the news on Jimmy Butler. Dave, what's the update?
Kevin caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Heat. At this point, he's saying that it looks like a grade 1 sprained ankle. This is never the way you want to lead off, but they have no choice. They still have to play the games. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Free throw good, MP. And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. And so he makes both from the line. Richard, 2004 was the last time that the NBA expanded. Now, some say Seattle and maybe Las Vegas could before long have teams of their own. What do you think?
Oh, please give me Seattle back. Please give me Vegas back. Do you know what I would give to have those two cities back in our league and to have to travel to them? Look, but you must have deep pockets. Let's be honest with yourself. The franchises now are selling for over $3 billion. You got to think that the expansion fee will at least be that much per team.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Miami.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Kaminsky, and the shot is good.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
And MP throws it down.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
First one falls for him. Jamison hits them both. Gordon against MP. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.
not happening. Or it will.
Dang.
That was a quick game.
And with all the player movement this offseason, we're seeing some teams that are still building chemistry, Brent.
Yeah, you're right, B.A. You can't simulate this stuff in training camp. Even though you're scrimmaging a ton and going through the playbook, you have to be out here. You have to be on an NBA floor. You have to watch the way guys adjust to things that are happening on the fly. And that'll settle these teams in once they get familiar with one another.
So a look at our starters for the Heat. Ball is out there with MP. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Dozier in at the 3. Pass to Levine. Three-pointer. He drops it from range.
Well, Levine always has the green light from three-point land. He's a very proficient range shooter.
Ball against ball. Here's MP. Here's the 3. He can't hit that time. Outside Levine. And Levine throws it down.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
To the middle. White with the steal. And a fast break now for the Bulls. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution. Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
Here's Jovic. The 3 from Ball. Knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Outside White. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 5 now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Here's Ball. Following the bucket by the Heat. Inside. 6 on the shot clock. Cash. Mills with the bucket.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Here's Dozier. MP outside. And he lobs it up. Tips it up.
Shooting 4 of 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Outside Levine. White for 3. Can't get it to drop. And Miami will go the other way with it. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
They won the season series last year, and on paper, it looks like they should do it again.
To the inside. Ball. No good. A bit long that time. The Heat with the lead. On the wing, MP. Back to Adebayo. Pass to MP. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
White, the pass to Mills. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
That's a whistle. He did not want to hear his second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Yurt Sevens checked in for Miami. Sharp comes in for Ball. The Heat have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Shoots from the elbow. Here's your 7. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Here's Red. Back to Ball. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open.
Well, Chicago's shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Karis LeVert is out there with Tyus Jones. Then there's Zach LaVine, and it's Mills in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Ball outside. Shoots off the step back, and Mills pulls it down. LeVert goes against MP. LeVert passes to LaVine. Outside for LeVert. The 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And it was really their defense that got them the win. They had a plan scripted out, and it worked to perfection.
Well, good defensive game plan, and then carrying it out for 48 minutes. That really helped them out in that last game.
Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Just knifing his way to the rim.
He looked practically unstoppable on that play. LeVert goes against Ball. Pass to Adebayo. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Adebayo's got his first 2 points.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Jones finds LaVine. Here's LeVert, covered by MP. Now Jones. The 3 ball. And it's MP with a rebound. Outside LaVine. 6 to shoot. Second chance effort. Rebounded by Jovic.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Come on, box him out.
Back to Jones.
Hey, ball. Screen, screen, screen.
He's off on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Tons of hype around LaMelo Ball, the 3rd overall pick in 2020. Just like you, Grant.
Yeah, although the draft was a little different back in my day. But let me tell you, B.A., there is so much pressure being a top 3 pick. It's really impressive that LaMelo has lived up to the lofty expectations.
Jones from outside. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
And MP throws it down.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Always a good sign of maturity and steps forward when you can take this kind of effort, focus, and concentration on the road to get a win.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He had 39 points and did a great job of not forcing shots. It's the kind of patience you like to see. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
Here's MP. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Well, Brent, comparing eras, a touchy subject. But how do you juxtapose the era of your father, Rick, in the 60s and 70s, to your era, and even nowadays?
Well, I think between the rule changes, the adoption of the three-point line, and the skill and growth and all the technology and science behind players, that it's really, really difficult to look back 25 years ago and compare the game. Just the game itself, BA, let alone talking about players and their skills.
The Bulls with another miss.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Red. Ball outside. To the left side wing. Fires it from 18. It's hauled in by the Heat. Yurtseven's got 6 rebounds in the game. Down low. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And so it's Miami building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. They're communicating well and stringing together stop. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Well, the Bulls shooting just 33% so far in this game, setting the floor for the Heat. They've got LaMelo Ball. He's out there with MP. And it's Dozier in at the small forward position.
He's just too quick to the cup. No one near him to get postered.
And for Miami, they're shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Here's MP. He takes it in. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make in 9 tries so far.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Pass to Taylor, to the paint. Drops in the layup for 2. White's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
MP no good. Ball against Ball. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And here's Miami. Here's Dozier. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Back to Levine. To the inside. White. Soft touch off the glass. White's got 6 points.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Ball passes to MP. Shoots over White. And he gets it to go.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the 3rd. Back to Ball. Outside Levine. Here's White. That one off the back iron and out. Adebayo passes to MP. Not going to go that time. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Now one on Ball.
Yeah, sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
And that one falls for ball. Both shots good from the strike.
I think Lonzo is doing a better job at this stage of taking his game just a lot more serious than when he came into the league.
Tipped away. It's stolen by MP. And that one's good. Jovic.
Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
And here's Chicago. Ball outside. Here's Levine for three. It's hauled in by the Heat.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Jones against MP. Stolen by Jones. And they're on the break. He launches a three. Buries it from three.
The D lagging on the break, and he makes them pay full price.
Ball passes to MP. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him. And
there's 6 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Chalk up 2 there. LeVert's got 7 points.
Yeah, that's inexcusable. I mean, the defense must push LeVert farther away from the basket than that.
And so it's the Miami Heat. A huge 24-point lead for them. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
you know, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. We've got Zach LaVine, and it's Mills in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
As usual, terrific effort from him. Unwilling to let the possession go to waste.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they did a tremendous job keeping guys fresh. Their aggressiveness took over, showcased by their points off the fast break.
Man, scoring off of turnovers is so helpful. I mean, you get easy opportunities at the rim. It devastates the opponent. They've done a great job tonight at converting on those chances.
Here's Ball. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Well, your Hall of Fame dad, Rick, made some interesting comments, Brent. One of them encouraging the league to crack down on illegal screens.
No way, B.A. My dad said something that was controversial or interesting. You got to get out of here. Yeah, I mean, illegal screens, do we want to see less of them? Sure.
Cornette's checked in for Chicago. Simonovic comes in for Taylor. Out of bounds. It'll be Bulls ball.
Now that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Terry's checked in for Chicago. And Miami with a change here, too. Yurtsevens checked in. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Cornette. And here's White. Over Ball. And there's White. That's good on the assist by LaVine.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Martin, the pass to Ball. MP against LaVine. MP, that one's good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Here's LaVine for three. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
Chicago's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Terry. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Yeah, if you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. White, the pass to Levine. Here's Terry. Looking to win the run. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Yurtseven's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's MP. Drives to the hoop. And MP throws it down.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Terry. Tipped. Now Ball down low. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ball.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in. And Miami also making a switch. McLaughlin, he's checked in for Ball. The Bulls have got 2 of 8 shots to drop in the final quarter. Karis LeVert's checked in for Levine. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Terry. Outside Jones. Here's Terry. He's guarded by Martin. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
MP no good. Chicago has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Heat.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, BA, just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And they'll chalk this up as their 3rd win of the year.
And having this win on the books might give them a little mental advantage the next 2 times these squads meet.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for MP.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Here's Simonovic. Checked by Cousins. Shot clock at 6. And again, no good by Chicago. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 20-6 run. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
Inside. And he lays it up and in.
Elite passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride, so full speed, 2 points.
To the middle. And MP throws it down.
And few players can be that accurate with a pass from that distance.
And then that authoritative with the finish.
That is true.
Jones with the ball. Inside. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Yep, switch. I'll get out on that. Wow. It's like top.
Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talents. Rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. The talented pair of Middleton and Giannis in at forward. Holiday out there with Levens. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. 5 on the clock. Middleton for 3. Oh, good on that one. The 3 from MP. He can't get that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
To the paint. Trying to get open is Adebayo. MP's shot is good. MP's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Heat. And it's the Bucks ball. Now let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer.
Well, Kevin, he talked about his team's defensive mindset. He said they have to be willing to sacrifice a little room in the paint if it means they stay tight on their outside shooters. He said it's no secret those guys attack from long range, and that's what we've got to stop. We'll see, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot.
You know, when you think about the all-time greats in Milwaukee Bucks history, I mean, 2 names come right to mind at the top of the list. Lou Alcindor, also known now as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, the Greek Freak.
Now here's Levens. Portis, the pass to Middleton. From 10 feet out, connects, the jumper drops.
You know, when you give Middleton space from there, I mean, he's going to let it go all the time.
Ball kicks to Hero. The 3 from MP. That one misses. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Clark, both Kareem and Giannis Antetokounmpo are greats in their own unique respective right, aren't they?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. I mean, forces of nature, both of those guys. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the iconic and unmatched skyhook, which was a lethal weapon. And then Giannis Antetokounmpo. I mean, you think about his athleticism, his speed, his ball handling skills at 7 feet tall is something we've not quite seen. Both of those guys had similar impact in their uniqueness and their championship caliber mindsets.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Middleton against MP. Middleton the pass to Portis. Down low. There's the steal. Shot's good by Hero.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Middleton. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
Boy, he was piling up those assists in that one. I mean, every pass seemed to be on time and on target.
Here's Ball, following the basket by Chris Middleton.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Yurtseveni's checked in for Adebayo. Clarkson comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Sharp in for Ball. Now here's Wright. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Levens. And again, the Bucks miss. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
And the Bucks with possession here, following the score by Miami. And a wide open look for Levens. And the 3 off target. Miami leading by 6. MP with it, now guarded by Levens. Jovic, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Levens. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Bucks trailed by 8. Right, the pass to Connaughton. Right outside. Inside. Beauchamp. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
For Miami, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Caleb Martin's checked in for Miami. Free throw good, MP. Wright with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes to Beauchamp. Fires from deep. Miami grabs the miss. Lets a floater go. And Clarkson with the nice bucket inside.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself. And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. And MP throws it down.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Now here's Wright. There's 10 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Clock at 4. From deep 3-point range. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Heat lead by 11. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Heat here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, the 4 and 5. Giannis and Portis. Connaughton and Middleton share the wing duty. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls was huge. He scored 28 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. He really played a complete game out there. He just seemed to be in rhythm and always in the right place at the right time. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Outside Holiday. Connaughton kicks to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. To the middle, it's stolen by Martin. Here we go, one-on-one. There's the lob to Hero. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Oh, what a pass, and then he lays it in with the circus move.
So smooth.
He could have messed that up trying for a big slam. Nice work going to the layup.
MP passes to Adebayo. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Here's MP following the basket by Giannis. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. Middleton against MP. Middleton outside. Launches it. That one, no good. And it's Miami the other way. To the inside. And MP throws it down hard.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Here's Levens after the Heat pick up two. After two misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King. And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. It's a 16-point game. And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
Now, MP. After Chris Middleton missed from long range. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
A different look for Miami. Yurtseveni's checked in. And so it's Miami with a 14-point lead. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
We've got Tyler Hero. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. Bam Adebayo is out there with MP. And it's Jovic in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now, here's Levens. Giannis outside. From 11 feet away. And the shot is long.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Hero, no good. Bucks trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Levens passes to Portis. Collects the two-pointer near the hoop.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here.
Now, here's MP. 17 points in the game. Hero from long range. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists now tonight. The Bucks shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Middleton outside. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
You know, inside, Giannis's length really helps him get by the defense. Not much they can do to trip him up or slow him down. He's a force.
Floats it up for Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Now, here's Levens. He's got 6. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And it's off from three-point range. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Now Levens after the missed 3 from MP. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know, when Giannis is being this aggressive on offense, he can be really hard to stop. The defense needs to make an adjustment.
Here's Ball. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee the other way now. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Antetokounmpo, no good. The Heat leading by 13. Here's MT, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Bobby Portis. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie, but Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Zach Collins checked in for Bobby Portis. Jeremiah Robinson-Earl comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Levens. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Down by 15.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Here's MP. Yurtsevin passes to MP, and he finishes nicely on the layup. MP's got 23.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Middleton outside. Milwaukee the rebound. Collins, good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Now, here's MP. 23 points in the game. And MP throws it down.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the score by Miami. And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Martin. Outside Holiday. Clock at 6. Into the lane. Middleton outside. That's tipped and stolen by MP. Here's the teardrop. Holiday looking for an opening. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
He is the epitome of a seasoned veteran.
Miami leading by 13. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Levens. And it's Beauchamp in at the 2.
And about Drew Holiday, he's got that championship mentality.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, he established that with the Bucks, winning the title that late in your career, especially after the career he's had. It's got to feel good. I mean, by far, one of the hardest workers in the game, Drew Holiday.
And the first one at the line is good. Milwaukee making a switch here. Holiday's checked in, and so he hits both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half, and that's taking care of business, fellas.
Now, here's Portis. Now Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Boy, don't let his position as a point guard fool you now. Holiday can flush it with ease.
Pass to MP. Over Middleton. And there's the bucket from MP.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
There's the pass to Middleton. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
You know, the rest of the D can be stretched a little thin when the double team's in place like that.
MP outside. Launches a 3. Drills the three-pointer. MP's got 32 points.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Holiday dishes to Levens. Middleton outside. Pass to Portis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Levens. They grab their own miss. Portis can't get it to go.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Now here's Middleton, and out of bounds as the Heat gain possession. The Heat making a switch here. Heroes checked in. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Ball kicks to MP. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 5 assists tonight.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here's Middleton. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. No one near him. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, you know, they've been tremendous, I think, when it comes to sharing the basketball. You know, getting guys involved on the plays and creating offensive opportunities for everybody. Equal opportunity offense is fun to watch.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, and some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of, and freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but I tell you what, it's good in my mind for the players.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Boy, and that'll give them a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
Now, here's MP. The pass to Jovic. Good ball movement here by Miami. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Adebayo. MP's got 39. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
Still going hard, and that kind of energy and effort is how they built this league.
Bucks trailed by 21. And here's Levens. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Holiday with the three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Jovic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. MP right side. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Wide open, and still, surprisingly, wasn't able to cash in.
No good on the free throw. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Don't take it, Danny.
Oh no, Danny.
Your nutty pass.
I just sprayed it out. Thanks, everybody.
And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, BA, it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
And now Indiana's starting group. They've got Nikola Vucevic. And it's Nembhard in at the point. Just 5 to shoot. Here's MP. That one is off. Vucevic with some nice D. Here's Forbes. Kept alive by Indiana. Here's Turner. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Well, Miles Turner consistently looking to shoot the basketball. He forces the defense to make an aggressive play.
Hey, every team wants a guy who can block shots, and they certainly want a guy who can hit threes. Miles Turner does both, Grant.
Yes, he does, BA. Miles has led the league in blocks multiple times. He also shot it well from the three-point range. He's just a unique skill set. It's really hard to find guys like Turner.
And so Turner nails them both.
Well, Miles Turner understands how to use his size and length. Doesn't matter if he's blocking shots or going for his high-release point jump shot.
MP. Here's Jovic. The rebound by Turner. Here's Nembhard, hounded by Ball. The shot by Nembhard, no good. MP outside to the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Forbes, hounded by Ball. Pass to Nembhard. Now Hayward. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. They defeated Milwaukee in their last game.
That was a tremendous all-around game. Their intensity was there, and their production was right there along with it, too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it was hard to imagine them being much better at the offensive end. They were so efficient in almost every aspect. Nothing going right on the offensive end. 0 for 4 from the field.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Forbes. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Now here's Adebayo. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Last time they met was in Indianapolis.
Yeah, they definitely made some plays, but never got into any kind of rhythm and just couldn't keep up.
I'll tell you, that's a great way to put it, because I thought they were all over the place. They never settled into any kind of rhythm.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Pass to Forbes. No luck on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And there's the basket, and the whistle blows. Chance at a 3-point play here. Going to the line for 1.
Shooting 1.
LaMelo Ball, a guy who is so unique in terms of his frame and the game, but boy, the potential is limitless.
Here's Nembhard. They need this. Forbes can't get it to go.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And here are the Pacers now, after the basket by Miami. Pass to Forbes. And he makes it.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And that streaking rack attack is the mobile one drive.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Here's Nembhard. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. There's the three. Here's Turner. Rebounded by Jovic.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
Indiana trailing here. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, B.A. He's a high intangibles guy, a hard worker, really leads by example, and he's clutch. He elevates his play in big-time situations.
And the Heat making a change here. Martin's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And here's Clarkson. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. Pass to Sharp. Now here's MP. Wing shot on the way. Here's your 7. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Indiana has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Norris. Hayward outside. Here's Mathurin. Out of bounds. It'll be Heat ball. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter here. Clarkson against Jackson. Clarkson passes to MP. Hayward outside. Pass to Vucevic. Down low. Here's Mathurin. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
The Pacers making a switch here. Duarte's checked in. Here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to MP. Jacks up a 3. Pacers with a rebound.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Good on the shot. Here's Sharp. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. The 11-footer. It's tipped. Here's Mathurin. It's Duarte on the wing. Pass to Mathurin. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8 points now.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
MP outside from 15 feet away. Fades and shoots. And your 7 gets it to go.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Heat. They're up by 1. And the second quarter is on its way when we return. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Jackson and Turner are in the middle.